You look cool this morning.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
So it's a new day and the judgment day for the citizen, for Nigeria as a whole. Today, the tribunal is going to be held live and everyone is looking forward to today. As we all know, today will show and decide the face of Nigeria for the next 4 years. So, how do you think the judgment should go?
Is much unexpected issue, by Nigerians, because it's always like this. Like since even in 2015, Jonathan did not challenge the election. Though, of course, we know Jega rigged election for Buhari. But it happens in 2019. That's after 4th year of Buhari regime. It was exactly like this. When it was obvious that Buhari rigged Atiku's election, he rigged him out. Tinubu rigged election for Buhari. So during the final hearing, when it was a day like this, they watched. They showed it live. Nigerians' expectations were high because nobody liked APC. I'm talking about as of 2019. Expectations were high. People were waiting and waiting until the final judgment, was read. Expectations went low. People started blowing the top because the judiciary did it again. The game we know them in Nigeria. Of course, we all in Nigeria know that the judiciary is a rubber stamp for the executive department, organ of government. So, like today now, we understand that they have come out with many warnings, restricting movements on the court premises. Nobody should come in.
It's fully the security agency.
They're everywhere. They are everywhere. They are everywhere. So they are at it again. I think you are listening to me. So now, what is going on now is arranging pass, as Fela the legend said. They are arranging it. They are passing it. They are arranging it. They are passing it. But I would like the judges to remember that there's nothing like technicality in Nigerian constitution. What Nigerian constitution said is win more than 25% across the whole state of the federation, especially the FCT. And since 1999, we find out that Obasanjo scored, I think, 68 point something. Are you listening to me then? Yaradua, yes. Yaradua met up with Abuja's, requirement. He scored his own, for more than 25%. Then, after Yaradua, then Jonathan come in, and the other one, Jonathan, after spending some years to complete Yaradua's tenure, there was an election that brought Jonathan in, I think, in 2011. Jonathan meet up with the same percentage needed in Abuja. So this time around, currently, I don't know why the judiciary are waiting again, when it is too obvious that Obi met up with the required percentage in Abuja. Listen to me. That percentage is 25. Obi scored 61%. Tinubu did not meet up to 20%. What are they waiting again? That's why I'm telling you that what is going on now currently as we are here now is arrange pass until they will come out with their final whistle. Technicalities. We don't want to hear English called technicalities again. Whoever has won this election, they should give it to him. A dead man can never rule Nigeria. A drug baron can never rule Nigeria. A thief, an embezzler is not supposed to be our president. So what happens is that we expect judiciary to do their job well. Because failure to do their job well, that is failure to bring justice. Do you understand? To make everything work in favor of justice. I think from that court premises, there will be, let me say, Nigerian spring. Let me use the word. Arab spring, Nigerian spring might resurrect today. That's after ESAS. And this very one is going to be bloody. They don't want judiciary to throw this country into another commotion that is worse than NSAS protest. What happened is that the judiciary, they must surely review or interpret Nigerian constitution in orderly manner, in a way it should be. It is not a matter of subverting the justice this time around. Because it's obvious that we Nigerians, we are what? Intelligent. Our eyes are open this time around. Nobody can tell us what to do this time around.
All right, sir. Thank you for that, sir. So the NCL, the NLC have embarked on strike, which the government workers who are joining them this time around. As we have seen from different states, I think Ekiti refused to join them because they are scared. But Lagos here, the government secondary school and the primary school teachers have joined since yesterday afternoon, and they have chased back all the students home. So do you think this time around they are standing on their ground? Or is just only for today for the judgment?
The strike, if you ask me, NLC embark on a strike today because they know that the judgment is today. Some persons paid NLC to stage protest today so that people on the street, people on the road will be scanty. There will be scanty numbers of people on the road, on the street. As you know, it favors the security. I think understand, they don't want movement because they are afraid. As per today is the judgment day, they don't want people outside. That's why they use NLC. NLC protesting for what? What is it protesting for? Did NLC protest oil subsidy? Protesting for what? Is NLC protesting what now? Is it because Tinubu went to India that NLC is protesting? NLC, you see, they are growing free wing, cold wing. They are as feeble as nothing. NLC in Nigeria is rubbish. We don't have labor union here. What we have is a monetized establishment called Nigerian Labour Congress. Over monetized. Each and every time Nigerians want to use NLC as a tool to fight government, which of course everybody know that is the meaning of that group. They are being used as tools. And that is what is happening across Europe, across America and Asia. They don't play with labor. Nigerian labor is so porous. Under my mind, to see where they spoil, that is Nigerian labor. So what you are telling me now that labor is staging protest today, how? When Nigeria, of course, went to vote for the right party, labor did not stage protest. When Tinubu all of a sudden removed subsidy, labor did not stage protest. It's today that they want to, final judgment is today, labor is staging protest. Somebody like us that have this thing, I'm telling you, I'm boasting of here. See, something is amidst this labor protest strike. They don't want enough people on the street. They don't want enough people on the road. They don't want people to go work so that they will have a field day at the court level in Abuja, at the court, where they will just judge no sense. Everybody will go. Because they know that if there is business, movement, anything, people will say, "Cho, what is going on there?" Everybody will move there to the court premises. Let everybody go there. So the restriction of movement, labor protest, if you ask me, is not only hilarious, but it's a dangerous emotional tactics used by federal government this time around to scare people from going to offices, from protesting and doing, perpetrating other anti-government activities. That's why they are telling us that labor protest today.
So as usual, we continue to stage a new film for the Nigerians because the tribunal was not meant to be held before, but now we agreed to hold the tribunal.
Yes.
So this is also part of their plan to suppress the anger of citizens.
Yes.
Okay. So Uruwa slammed Gaba that Buhari is the one that destroyed the nation more during his 8th year. That they should give Tinubu the chance to recreate something new.
That person, what do you call his name?
Uruwa.
Uruwa is talking rubbish. Uruwa is a nonsense man who is clueless. He has no vision. He's a helpless human being.
But you also accept that Nigeria under Buhari is nothing to write home.
No, but Buhari spoiled to Nigeria, and Tinubu said it will start from where Buhari finished. Tinubu is spoiling Nigeria the more. Are you listening to me? Tinubu was the one who rigged Buhari back to office in 2019. Whatever Buhari did to Nigeria, Tinubu is responsible to that. I've never seen a country whereby democracy is thriving and somebody come out and say, it is our turn, it is my turn. No! Tinubu is not is a very shameless man. That man has no basic education. I'm telling you, as I am here, I'm more educated than he. Because if he is educated, he's supposed to be avoiding shameless activities.
He avoided it by not approving an interview during the
presidential campaign. Yes. He could not speak to people, no agenda, what do you have for the public? Nothing.
He was trying to
avoid the certain
things. Something like that.
Failure. He was trying to avoid the failure. He was trying to announce to the whole world that he has failed, that he's not got nothing to offer. He's trying to avoid some questions like, you have issue of drug in Chicago. He's trying to avoid some questions like, what are your names? Do you have any company, a production establishment in Nigeria whereby youth will be, working or employed? Tinubu avoided many things during presidential campaign. And somebody that did not campaign, no interview, is the one that is pressing us today. See, Tinubu is running, I still believe, an illegitimate government. I'm telling you, my man.
Alright, sir. So what advice do you have for Nigeria as of today?
As of today, my advice to Nigeria, listen and listen good. Miscreants who are poorly educated, I'm talking to you. Market women who are poorly tutored, I'm talking to you. Nigerians who are money mongers, somebody will give you 2,000 naira to sell your future for 4 years. Your benefit for 4 years. To remain hungry for 4 years. You will collect that 2,000 naira and remain hungry for 4 years. Nigerians, I'm advising you. I process this advice. It is from me, I don't deny it. If failure to give Labour Party their mandate today, I advise that you will stay away from anything election in Nigeria, in the south, in the west, in the east, in the north. Our politicians are vultures. They are heartless, they are wicked, they are dangerous. They are using us as their handkerchief. They are using us as if we are their husbandry. That is their livestock. Listen and listen good. This electoral tribunal, if failed us today, I won again. There will be no Igbo man that will come out and vote again on the street of our nature, Oka, and so on and so forth. Why? The reason for agitation for Biafra today is what is happening today. There was never a time Igbo man is accepted in Nigeria. I give kudos to the Yorubas, our Yoruba brothers. I give kudos to all the ethnic nationalities in Nigeria. They are our brothers. They came out en masse and voted for Igbo man so that Nigeria will change for good. They see what the usurpers, dangerous people, cultic idiots, what they have done to us today. They deny us our rights, which is why I insist that agitation for Biafra, because of today's failure, if possible, has started to ticking up more in the southeastern Nigeria. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time, sir. So that's all from Mr. Raf. So good morning this morning, sir. So it's a pleasure having you here today again, just like yesterday. Saturday is the judgment day. The judge to give their verdict. And it's going to be aired live. Security agency, everyone are on ground, just to make sure it's a free and fair, no fight, no protest around the court today. So for Nigeria and the citizen not to get provoked today, what do you think the judge should do? Because no matter what, any decision taken today will continue to be 50-50. Some parts will be happy and some parts will not be happy. So which part do you think will bring at least 75% belief to the citizens?
Thank you. I don't think any part should comment any form of trouble, regardless how the judgment goes. We are expecting a judgment that is fair. We expect a judgment that is truthful, a judgment that is based on evidences that have been provided all through the trial, a judgment that is equally free of bias. I think that is what we are expecting today. And just as you said, whichever way the judgment goes, I expect supporters to take it in good faith. Don't forget, this is not the final habitat of judgments. They still have up to the Supreme Court to ventilate their position. So for me, I want a peaceful atmosphere before, during, and after the judgment.
Alright, sir. So thank you for that, sir. Sir, the NLC have yesterday embarked on a strike, which the government worker and most especially the secondary school teachers have joined them as at yesterday. So the citizen and few people are talking about this being staged. Do you think this is just a mere excuse just to get all the people at home not to come out? Because people are scared of protests, that whenever they come out, the NLC will just announce again that no more strike.
As regards the NSC strike, I don't think they are playing any form of games.
Is this any related to the judgment today?
For me, not at all. In my estimation, I don't think it has anything to do with today's judgment. I think they have taken that position even before Supreme Court, even before the tribunal fixed 6th of September, which is today, as the judgment day. So they are two different things. They are pursuing their cause. The tribunal is equally doing what it should be doing. So I think there are two different issues here, and I think it has nothing to do with.
So one of the issue on ground before by the NLC is the minimum wages, which they proposed to the federal government to increase to 200,000 from 30. Is that possible?
It is possible, very possible. Nigeria is one of the richest nations in the world. If you look at the way our leaders are living in opulence, you will understand why NLC is going as far as demanding for 200. In fact, they should be demanding for more. Our leaders are wasteful. All we need to do is to block leakages, and there will be more than enough money to pay this 200,000. 200,000 is today's economy is nothing, and it shouldn't be seen as one big money. Giving anybody 30,000 in today's Nigeria is an aberration. Giving anybody 30,000 in today's Nigeria is a crime against humanity. And I think their demand is genuine, and I support it.
So we know that the federal government are yet to meet their demand. But why do they suspend this strike in the first place, since their demand are yet to be met?
If you remember, at a point, the National Assembly intervened. Because at the time they took the protest to the National Assembly, the leadership of that assembly intervened and asked for, I think, a week or thereabout for them to really intervene properly. And Labour has to reason with them by giving them the benefit of the doubt. It is when they are not seeing anything concrete, that was why the strike had to resume. And I think for me, it's in order. Don't forget, strike is just to draw the attention of government. It's not meant to ground the economy. It's not meant to really burn the nation down, but to draw the attention of government that our position hasn't changed. And I think that is what Labour is doing.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for it. All right, sir. So the tribunal is currently live now, and we should be hoping for the result before noon. Let's just say literally noon. Sir, the citizens are much active, waiting for the response from the judges, anything from them now, we decide the fate of Nigeria in the next 4 years. Let's hope they give a good verdict. What do you think would be the best result today? As we all know, there's always a front and back in any result.
The best result is justice.
How do we measure the justice?
Justice is measured by the judgment. So, in Nigeria, it is against the law to start extrapolating or to start prejudicing the outcome of a case before a court of competent jurisdiction. But the only way you can say Nigerians are satisfied is when they see justice.
Okay. So, okay, you said you don't want to say much about it, but how do we measure the judgment now, the justice? How do we know we have gotten our justice?
After the judgment, I think we have right to do appraisal of the judgment. We can appraise it, discuss it. But for now, the way it is either Tinubu or be article. Either of them will emerge victorious.
So we'll be waiting for that. The judgment should do their work. I think they have done their work, so we just need justice. Okay, secondly, sir, you are not a fan of the NLC.
You choose to say so.
You are not a fan of the NLC.
I say
you always say they are toothless.
You choose to say so.
Okay, so yesterday they have embarked on a strike after the warning to the federal government, and now the secondary school teachers have sent back all the students home to also partake in this action.
They started on a shaky note.
They've started
on a shaky note.
Yes, sir.
Because in Sokoto there was no compliance.
Even
in Osun, it was partial compliance. In Bayelsa, it was not total compliance. It is only in Abuja that you have almost total compliance. So it goes to show you that Nigerians and even their members have lost confidence in their leadership. Because when they needed them to act, several in the past they didn't act. So the way it stands today, like I always tell you, Labour is dead. Labour is no longer living. The organized Labour have lost the competence to speak for the people.
Okay, the Labour is toothless, but this is also the right time to revive yourself, to give hope for the citizen.
Let us wait and watch for the outcome of the case. It is not my position. I cannot turn myself into a court of law right at the news time. So it depends. Let's watch and see how the case will pan out.
Okay, yesterday, sir, Oluwa said that Nigeria has been destroyed by Buhari for the past 8 years, that Tinubu needed more time to revive this nation.
Tinubu is destroying Nigeria more by his policies. The Nigerians have suffered more under Tinubu more than under Buhari. Naira at the official window was exchanging for 471 naira to a dollar. Currently, it's exchanging for about 900 something naira to a dollar. And it's as a result of his policy. Inflation is on the increase under Tinubu. Price of goods and services are on the increase under Tinubu, beyond what we experience under Buhari.
So the citizens are currently experiencing high increase in everything now than the 8 years under Buhari. So the president is not worried about the tribunal. He's currently in India.
I wouldn't speak for him. I don't know whether he's worried. I don't know his mind. Being in India does not determine your state of mind. It's not my position to know whether he's worried or not.
Okay, after today, sir, what's your advice for Nigerians? How should we and where should we move on?
My advice for Nigerians is that they should turn to God. They should put their hope in God.
We have been putting our hope to God since ancient times, sir.
You have been putting your hope to God. I say God doesn't have the capacity to protect your hope.
He has it.
Then why are you worried that you have been putting your hope in God?
Okay, let me just put it that way. So we'll continue putting our hope in God in Nigeria, because I think he's the only one that can save us now. So, sir, that's all I have for you today, sir. So, thank you for your time.
Thank
Sir.
you.
All right, sir. So, that's all from Mr. Zemzi. So, please subscribe to our channel, like our station, and what? Click on the bell button so as to get the notification every day. We await the tribunal's result today, and we want a better Nigeria and hope for a better Nigeria. So, thank you for today, and see you again tomorrow. Bye.